Alright, oh. F9. What does that do? What on earth did that do? Close reader view. Okay, don't use F9 on Firefox. F9 is my recording hotkey. What's up, everyone? I did nothing fulfilling today and mostly just watched YouTube. So to try to get a little bit of a sense of vague fulfillment, not that I really have a lot, we're going to scroll down here and check out this guy. He said what he wishes he had. Remixer. Seems like a friendly guy. There's a lot of time spent in conversion. So he's got these OBJs. He wants to convert them to MDX and cannot apparently do the textures automatically. So let's try to get some OBJs. Let's download. I don't have any OBJs, to be honest with you. I made that feature because people told me to. Like, all right, free OBJ models, Turbo Squid. This sounds promising. Let's go on here. I'm gonna make a folder called My OBJs. Let's see, Warcraft models, OBJs. We'll make a folder called Automated Input. This is gonna be our automated input. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna download. What is this? This is a model? I could have this chair in Warcraft. This looks like they're selling me the chair. Sure, free download. Let's put this chair. It'll be a doodad. Oh, I have to make an account. That's not free. Oh. Oh, no. This is a video. I need it now. I need it now, people. Okay, bogus at glimmerfall.com. Okay, password. Oh, I shouldn't tell you guys that one. Okay. You gotta pick a good one. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. That's not a member name. Okay, that's right. I would just sign up. That's what I was thinking I was doing. All right. Bogus at glimmerfall.com. Don't watch YouTube. They make you stop accomplishing things. That's why we're here to accomplish. Okay. There we go. What? Please use a different password. Okay, passwords must match. They do. They do match. Okay, thank you. All right, just give me an account. Just give me an account. What is my industry? I have a game, PC game development. We're done. What is my 3D application? My 3D application is screw you. All right, let's see. Now, okay. Sorry, I shouldn't be silly. But obviously I write my own 3D application, so it's not going to be on their menu. That's why I'm joking around here. All right. Let me just log in here so I can download this chair that I wanted. Price free. Okay, good. Oh, I can make like a downloads bundle. Sure. Let's make a bundle. I need a lot. I need as many as possible. Okay, let's get characters. We're gonna convert them all at once. Why these characters need more clothes? None of this would go in Warcraft at all. Okay. I'm trying to process what would even fit in Warcraft without like exploding. All right, all of these characters have over 9,000 polygons, and once you go over 9,000, you never go back. So let's free. Does this have a free button? Okay, free OBJ models download. Okay, we're gonna go back to this page, which clearly appears to be free. And we're just gonna get whatever. This looks like this would fit in Warcraft. It's really tiny. Oh, it's shiny. Okay, we won't be able to have the shininess. Free OBJ models. Download OBJ models. What else do we have in here? This is, I don't know, this is a laptop. This is a good laptop. Oh man, I feel like I'm just gaining free things. This is a good feeling. There's this building. Let's put this I'm gonna put this building in my map. This is gonna be a great map. Alright, old European house. We're gonna put that on my map. We're gonna put all this stuff in Warcraft, and we're gonna do it in one fell swoop with like 4 lines of code. For loop. Okay, this is gonna be an item, banana item. It's gonna, yeah, banana item. That's good. I'm gonna pick that up with a paladin in his inventory. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, low poly. I like the looks of that. That fits Warcraft right there. Alright, we got a low poly. Let's keep going. I've like never. I think I used this site in college once. I didn't. Somebody did it for me. All right, Coca-Cola. That's another item. We need some Coca-Cola in this map we're gonna make. Um, what is this thing? A bust of a Zerg. That's kind of fun. I don't know. Do I want a bust of a Zerg? Sure, sure. Let's get the Zerg bust. If I'm gonna take the time to look at it, let's get the Zerg bust. All right. Um, what else? Uh, a tree pack, a building, another building, house for free. This looks like Warcraft right here. This looks like Warcraft. Okay. Polys is not over 9,000. Okay, good. This is a good bundle. Let's start with that. Okay. What is this? File system. Oh, and there's like a download button. I really like this. This is pretty convenient. So I'm gonna put all of these in Warcraft. I'm gonna put them all in at once. We're not gonna screw around here. Okay, we are not gonna screw around. We're just yeah, download. Oh, is this gonna be really big? Okay, okay, it's gonna be really big. Well, while that happens, let's write some code. So I was gonna mention this a little bit. If you Google Matrix Eater developer setup, there's this video that tells you how to become me, basically. What I use to make the Matrix Eater code. No one ever commented on it. And it walks you through this process. You download the code, and you download this code editor. Oh, here's our. Okay, here's our guy. We're gonna save all of these models to documents Warcraft models here. I gotta organize my computer. Warcraft models, OBJs, automated input. We're gonna put that in there. Cool. So we got some free models that we're gonna put in a Warcraft map. But basically, what I'm talking about here with this video, right? This talks you through how to download JWC3. And you load some libraries in here. You load JWC World Edit also. And once you have all of this set up in this video, then you get where I am. So you can just do what I do. Once you have that, you can make this. You can just make a new project, right? We can say like automated converter. So maybe what I want to do is convert a whole folder full of OBJs into Warcraft. So just convert them all. We'll just make a file called convert them all. You don't want to think too much about this. So you need to have like a starting point of your program in Java. It's a little annoying, but it means if I type main right here and I hit control space, main method, this thing, and I hit enter, it'll create for me this main method where I can just start typing code, right? And like Java has this, you can print text system out, print line, hello world, and like if I do that and then I click run on this, it's gonna run. It's gonna give me hello world down here. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go to our automated converter guy, and we're going to add JWC3 as a project. So we have like this Warcraft library that's now included. And what that is going to mean is that we can convert all of these OBJs into Warcraft with just a couple of lines of code. So let's get this to finish loading here. It's going a little slow, all these OBJs I just got, because I don't really have any OBJs. I'm telling you, by the end of this video, I don't want it to be more than 15 minutes, and we're going to have all those models in the world editor. Absolutely every one of them. Absolutely every one of them. Except there's always one bad one in the bunch that doesn't work, right? That's usually how that works with things that other people make. That's why I like to make models myself in my code and forget about the rest of the world, which is of course crazy. So then I start to become a crazy person. All right, so let's just get all of these. Sorry, yeah, we'll just cut and we'll paste them all here. Outside of this automated input, or outside of this member folder. I don't know why I had to make an account. I guess I'm a member now. All right, so we'll blow that away. So we have these things. What do we got in here? Oh, they're all like in a RAR. Oh, that's so stupid. What? They want this to be hard. They really want this to be hard. Okay, just give me the OBJs. Okay, Coca-Cola, OBJ. All right, there's an OBJ. There's banana. OBJ, good. All right, dummy. Yeah, let's get this dummy to OBJ. All right. Here we go. There's the wood of the dummy. All right. Eames chair thing is already an OBJ. Good. Okay. OBJ. All right. Good. A house. House OBJ. Good. Give me the OBJ. All right. Now the house is an OBJ. Oh, that one uses TGAs. That's fun. Let's extract to whatever this is. Predator OBJ. Okay, sure. Samsung laptop. This is gonna make a really good Warcraft item. This laptop's gonna be the most powerful item in the game. Okay, it's got the MTL files. I don't these formats are all just like non-standard as heck. It's really crazy. But hopefully now, so all these things have OBJs in them. So we're gonna use this automated input file, right? And so to do that, we'll need a Java file object. So we'll make file input folder, right? So its type is file. It's just a type of the thing and then the name of our variable for it and then an equal sign to assign it. And we are going to assign it equal to new file. So we'll make a new Java file referencing thing. And then what we need to do is put in these backslashes because my editor is terrible. I think there's an update for this editor, but I didn't do the updates that would do that for you. So now I have a file. Okay, that's my input folder, the automated input. And what we can do is we can say, go to every file in that folder. Let's do that right now, folks. Let's do that right now. For file, subfile, in input. So the colon means in, right? It means inside of. And we're going to do list files, which gives you all the files in the folder. And then we're going to take where we used to print out hello world, and we're going to print out subfile get name. That's going to print the name of all the files in the folder. And I should be able to just click run again. I have to click this proceed button. It's a bug in my code base, but let's forget about that proceed button. So here we go. Banana, Coca-Cola, dummy, this chair, European house, another house, Predator bust sculpture. I guess it's Predator. I never saw those movies. It's a Zerg. It is a Zerg bust. Samsung laptop, and a wooden cabin. So we got all those. We have this problem. Some of those folders have the OBJ in them, and some of them have another folder with the OBJ in that folder. So what we want to do is make a function that is so in Java you can actually let me forget what I'm doing for a second here. In Java, your function is what does the function give you back when you run it? Void means nothing. It's the same as nothing in Jazz. If you have a function returns nothing, it's the same as typing void here. It's like this function just does stuff. It does. It's an action. It's not going to give me something back. And then I did the name of the function, right? So I'm like, okay, the action is to just go. It's just void. It doesn't give anything back. We just do it. And what we're going to do is we're going to process a file, okay? And then it's going to take as an input the input file. So when we process a file, in order to do that, right, in order to process a file, what we'll do is we'll see if the file is a directory. Then we're gonna use this loop we made. We're gonna process all the files in that thing. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna process the things inside of it, right? Just all the subfiles will get processed. Otherwise, if it's not, then we're gonna check the extension. If input file dot get name ends with .obj. Now here's the problem. Ends with OBJ is case sensitive. So if it's capital OBJ, it won't work. So we're going to do 2 lowercase. So now we have the list of all the OBJ files right here. Now what we're going to do, instead of printing out these things, we're going to do process file, which we can't yet do. I have to tag it as static. Don't care about that. It's not worth your time. It's because this one's also static. It's just it needs to be consistent. Now my auto-suggest will auto-suggest this process file function that I made, which means I can process all those files that we listed before, and we find the OBJs. And what I can do now, if we do, again, this printing, I should be able to print input file.getPath, which should print the entire path. Oh, I typed sys out instead of system. That's just a typo of mine right there. So we're going to do that, and we're going to print out with our input files. We're going to print out the path to them, and this should print all of the OBJs, right? So it just seeked and found banana, whatever the heck this is called, the dummy object, the chair, this old house, this other thing, predator. But here's the really important part, right? We can do other stuff besides print their names. So now we're going to use, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to do matrix eater code. We're going to do convert to Warcraft, right? So to do that, I'm going to do mdl .read. And my editor here, because I linked automatic converter, because I went in those properties projects and I added the Java Warcraft 3 libraries as a project to that, now I can do mdl.read, and it'll just, control space will just automatically suggest you can just read a file, and we're just going to read that input file. And now this code editor is already happy with that. That's totally valid. And it's just going to read that OBJ file. It's going to read it as an MDL with my MDL reading code. And then what you can do is you can say dot print to a different file. And you can say, well, let's make a new file that we're going to print it to. Sorry, it automatically inserted 2 semicolons there. That's like a code bug. And for that, we're literally just going to put input file dot get name plus dot MDX. So we're just going to make them into MDXs. Let's see if it works, folks. Will it work? Actually, this is really annoying, and I have a better idea than that. Instead of doing that, let's make another file here that is going to be called. Let's make it. If we tag it as static, you can put it outside like a function. So we're just going to put it outside, and we're going to call this the output folder. So we can just write to the output folder, and instead of automated input, we're going to make a folder called automated output. Now there is kind of a bug in the systems that is inconvenient. Instead of just using that, I actually need to go in here and make new folder. So we're going to make automated output, guys. We're just going to make that folder. So now that exists. So what we can do is we can say instead of input file get name MDX, we can actually do, this, I shouldn't even do get name here because that'll forget the file path. So we're going to do the output folder's path plus, and then one of these slashes, so it's inside the output folder, and then the name.mdx, right? So if I do this, I actually don't really know if this worked. I didn't test it before this video, right? I'm just hanging out. I'm trying to give you an example of what I would do. It looks like there's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong there. All right. Well, you know, what better thing to do when there's something wrong than to take a second and go and find out why. So in this thing, clearly mdl.read did not figure out that it was an OBJ. So it looks like I am wrong. It's not this nice. And there must be some OBJ code. It's been a while since I used the OBJ code. So it's not quite that simple. It looks like we can't just use mdl.read. So what we need to do instead is to find, what did I put in the matrix theater? Owen's OBJ later. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so it's not in the libraries to parse OBJs. So we're gonna have to add matrix eater to our automated converter project that we're writing. Okay, so now that we have matrix eater in our project, we have all these builders and parsers and something like that. MDL OBJ builder interface. Okay, MDL builder. How do I use it? Wow, it's been a long time since I used this OBJ importing thing. So let me just search in here for the OBJ code. We gotta find. This is. I didn't really intend this to be in the video. I don't really expect that you would know how this works necessarily. It's great if you do, but this is the inside of the matrix. Okay, this is clearly not. Okay, OBJ, wavefront OBJ. Oh, here we go. All right, if the path ends with OBJ. Okay, we have to make a build called build, and we have to make a parse called, wow, this is horribly hard to use. Okay, and then we do builder.createMDL. Why is this parse even here? Okay, let's make a build, builder.createMDL. All right, let's do that. Wait, that's really weird. Yeah, okay, let's just do that. So we're gonna go back to our guy. So this would be, you know, we're gonna go back automated converter. We made a little file here, and we're gonna say, okay, I can't use the MDL reader because it's trying to read it as an MDL, right? We actually can't do that apparently. I was hoping for a while I had some hacks in there I could do that. So we're gonna make a builder, which means it's a thing. The type of the thing is named build, which is a dumb name for a type of thing. And then we're gonna make a new thing called parse. This is really terrible naming. I'm surprised. What did I do? An MDL builder interface? Wait a second. Let's go back to this guy. No, I just give it the builder in the file. Okay, so we'll give it the builder, and we'll give it input file. This just and needs, I guess, the path. And then now it's mad at me. We click this little auto suggest, and we just click this surround thing, and that just fixes any errors. So now I do a builder and I do a parse like that other code. Now let's get this MDL thing up here. So now what I can do is builder.createMDL, builder.createMDL. So what that does is it should create the MDL file from that guy. And then now we'll be saving it. Now we'll do that. But we had to do this create MDL from a build parse, which this code is ridiculous. I don't like this anymore. Something else I think we should do is we should probably print again now parsing plus input file get name plus ... so that we know what's happening, because I suspect something's going to crash or something, and we'll want to know which model it crashed on. So we're going to run convert them all. Now parsing banana. Loaded. Now parsing this thing. Oh, converting collapsing matrix heater MDL representation. Look at that. It has a little pop-up with a little timer bar. Oh, that's really cool. I totally forgot I had that. I'm glad. I'm glad it has a little pop-up. Apparently collapsing the MDL representation is really slow on Coca-Cola. I wonder if this Coca-Cola bottle has... Oh, it has 30,000 vertices. Look at that. Couldn't put too many items like that in Warcraft. Okay then. 30,000 vertices. What a good thing. Well, this might take a little bit of time here, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's just processing 30,000 vertices a little bit slowly. I think maybe we should get rid of this Coca-Cola. You can't put that in Warcraft. Like, it's not gonna work. You shouldn't have a Coca-Cola bottle with 30,000 vertices. That's totally insane for anything that would ever go in Warcraft. I don't like this. Let's fix it. Wait, it updated again. I see it on my screen again. Collapsing matrix heater MDL representation. I was hoping this wouldn't take more than 15 minutes, and I'm starting to think it's been more than 15 minutes. Oh, it's preparing the model for editing. Oh, that's good. Do I even need it to do that? That's probably a waste. I bet it's wasting our time. I just really hope that this Coca-Cola bottle doesn't crash the computer or something, because my code is not written for 30,000 vertices. Do not do this. Do not run it on a model with 30,000 vertices. It's not a good idea. This is going really slowly. This is going really, really slowly. Well, I guess you could put in the comments below how your day was going. Maybe it's not been bogged down by 30,000 Coke vertices. That kind of makes me thirsty, right? Thinking about a Coke. Oh, hey, it finished, I think. Or did the program crash? What's it doing? It's gone now. It's just bad. Let's see if it made the banana. Let's go find banana. Let's open it in Magos. Let's not use my stuff here for a second. We're gonna see is it a valid model by somebody else's reckoning. If I go to OBJs automated output, oh, it's a banana. Look at that. It is in fact a banana, but I think it might be missing the texture. Oh, it has textures white. Apparently, I couldn't find the texture, so this means my code didn't find the banana texture. I wonder. Is that really true? Automated input banana, banana, banana. Text. There's totally a texture there. Okay. Well, how do they automated input banana, banana rar? What is a C4D file? So they just expect you to put the texture on there yourself? What a huge waste. What a huge waste. We don't want to do that. You know? We just want it to work. There's banana and banana mark. Oh, that's good. What a huge waste. Today is a day of automation. Okay, don't open a C4D file. That's bad. Oh, it did another one. Oh, look, this OBJ model contains references to non-BLP files. Automatically create corresponding BLP files. Oh, yes, let's do that. Okay, it's converting the textures. Sure. Okay. Yeah, so we're creating a bunch of BLP files, and I think it's failing to copy the BLP files, which is unfortunate. So I don't really like that. We are not copying the BLP files right now. So humbug. But the program's still running. What is it doing now? Loaded European house. What does that have? That is only 1,000 quads. Okay, that's valid. Let's see if anything else showed up in our folder here. What did we finally convert a bottle of Coke? Let's see, automated output. Oh yeah, we got this Eames chair. Oh, look, it got destroyed. Okay, that did not work at all either. Wow. Why don't these people make better files? Like, more consistent formats? This thing looks terrible. I mean, I guess they're gonna tell me that I parsed it badly, but like, just be consistent, you know? Alright, that looks terrible. Here's a house. It's missing its textures, so I don't know if it looks terrible. There's another house. Wait, we need the textures. Oh, here's the Coke bottle with 1,000,000,000 vertices. That actually looks like a bottle of Coke. That's pretty good. We got stand animation. Okay. Well, we got a Coke bottle with 1,000,000,000 vertices, but it's solid white. I don't like that. Let's see. House object house one. Okay, we don't want to run this thing on the Coke bottle ever again. I'm gonna be honest with you. You do not want to do that. Does that Coke bottle come with a texture? Coca-Cola. No, there's no texture at all. Why would they have it textured online? And then, these people are just making things up. Okay. Maps, JPEG. Okay. Preview JPEG. Okay. Really? So, like, they couldn't just put this in any format ever that it would be automated? Oh, this is preview. It's literally the preview. Oh, okay. We need the maps. Maps, JPEG. So, these exist, apparently. What does it have? MTL files? It does not have MTL. There's something about MTL files that put a material on these things, right? It appears to not have that, which I find very dumb. These people, they're not making consistent things that would just work at all. At all. Let's see, do we get anything else converted here? Oh, that predator statue. Let's see how that went. Alright, let's go back to automated output. It's not even, there's nothing else here. Alright, well, I'm going to teach you something else, magic. If you go in here and you put in control / is a comment, it makes that code not get read. Now it's just text, so it'll be ignored by the program. So what I'm going to do is else if input file get name and to lowercase. We'll do that again, so we don't care about case. If the name ends up equaling .blp, because the first time I ran this program, it generated BLPs, right? Then what we're going to do is we're going to copy it to, is there like files.copy? Yeah, there kind of is. Okay, input file path. Now we have to use paths.get instead of a file because Java is bad. And what we're going to do is output folder get path plus / plus input file get name. So we're going to put them all in the output file, and we're going to do standard copy option dot replace existing. Okay, so we're going to copy them into this, and again we have to do surround thing because Java is just so bad. Once I do that, it should be true that I could run this program and convert them all a second time, even while it was still going. And the second time is just going to copy all the BLP files to the output folder, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Alright, yeah, and now I have the BLP files in there. But as you'll see, so some of these things might still require textures that we don't have. So let's check again. Let's see, dummy object. So now we got dummy object. Things are starting to look good. We got the dummy object. We got the chair looks terrible. We're not probably going to be able to use the chair. We got this house. This looks great. This is like Warcraft ready right here. Carpet barn, furniture outlet. It looks like the wrap got destroyed slightly, but you know what? I think I don't care. We even got graffiti on it. That's just genius. Look at that graffiti. All right. What is house object? What does this one got? Oh, this one's texture wrap is really wrong. I don't know why. That's just bad. Somebody didn't do their work on that one. What else? Banana? No, the banana textures are not linked. Let's see. What does the chair use? Does the chair try to use... Okay, no, that's textures. What? Oh, good. Okay, now it's locked up. Why is it doing that? What about back over here? I guess it's still converting this predator object. Oh, this one has 400,000 vertices. What? You cannot use a file with 400,000 vertices. These people are really bad at making models with any level of like usability. Okay. So I guess this is why I don't do OBJ. Because it's not consistent. It's a terrible format and anybody makes whatever they want and it's all inconsistent. Warcraft, everything is like made by Blizzard and so it's all consistent. Let's see, it's also made like 20 years ago, so it's all simple. Look at how much better this looks than anything we were just looking at. Alright, so since we did that, oh, gotta set NS call, gotta set D call. So some of these models are not even parsing correctly. That must be why house is so bad. House normal. Oh, we don't have normal maps. Why do they think that I have normal maps? I don't do that at all. Is this texture like upside down? Why is it upside down? Like it seems like this house has an upside down texture, doesn't it? Is that what you think? Should I try turning the texture upside down? Doesn't it seem like house diffuse? It just looks upside down to me. Like maybe my automatic conversion like flipped it or something. I don't know. But it looks like we need... Let's export this back. Let's export this back. I'm just kind of generally curious. Will it look good if I flip it? Models, OBJs. Okay, there's this diffuse house guy. House diffuse. Let's just open it with paint. And honestly, just like flip. Oh, they don't make that. Flip vertical. Yes, they did. Okay, good. Save. I think I heard they were going to get rid of paint since they're trying to ruin Windows over at Microsoft. I think I heard they're going to get rid of paint. All right. Here's diffuse house. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This guy. Export the diffuse house back to BLP. And I'll look house object again. Yes, it was. It was upside down. What kind of texture was that originally? What format is my code turning upside down? This is house 1. This is not the right one. House object. This one. It was a TGA. Really. Is house diffuse TGA. And apparently my code parses it upside down. Well, that's just ridiculous. What does paint.net do? This thing is still trying to parse this 500 vertex Zerg face. We don't need that. Alright. I had more faith in this code than I should have. Oh yeah, this really is good there. Well then why is mine upside down? That's ridiculous. Alright. I got some code off the internet to parse TGA files. It must be bad code. We'll start putting them in Warcraft. Alright, we're gonna make a new model here. Or a new map, excuse me. A new map. This is gonna be automatic OBJs. Let's see how many we got. It was pretty bad. Don't forget to flip those textures upside down, which should be done automatically. We should have code to automatically do that. Let's see, Warcraft, maps, OBJs. Let's see how many I can just put in the game. I don't want to do work. Doing work is the opposite of what this video is about, and it's already been far too long of a video. I might even not be able to upload it. Let's see. Documents, Warcraft, models, OBJs, automated outputs. Let's get that banana in there, even though it looks terrible. Dummy obj needs dummy wood. I'll put the dummy wood in here, and then we're gonna get that chair is bad. I don't like the chair. I don't know who uses DSC, but let's get it anyway. Let's see. Eames chair, house 1, obj, that's fine. House diffuse. I guess it needs all the maps, even though it doesn't really use the normal map. It wants to load it because it's bad. Like, oh, I clicked the wrong one there. That's not good. Yeah, it wants to load it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna load the normal map. We're gonna load house spec. And we're gonna load house obj. And then I guess we could load this Coke bottle that'll kill Warcraft, but we'll load that one last because that's ridiculous. Also, I think all of the normals on the banana were all facing the 0 direction, which is terrible. So let's make an item called banana from the belt with giant strength. Alright, this is gonna be... Isn't there like a banana icon in WoW? I think there is. We'll just, oh, this is a really high resolution texture. We'll just put the cheese here, and then we're gonna load the banana. It's not even centered. I don't know who makes this stuff, and why would I want to use it? All right, let's see. This is the banana. It is a banana. There you go. Okay. Let's make some buildings. Building. City building. Alright, we're gonna replace this city building with one of these houses. House 1. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Doodad. Retera building. That's what we're gonna call this. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna put it in Warcraft. Alright, let's see. Structures. Cityscape. Retera building. Boom. Alright, here's this graffiti building. I got one of those now. Can I rotate it? Doesn't seem to want to let me rotate it. Anyway, that works in Warcraft. That's a building right there. Carpet barn, furniture outlet. Alright. What else? Oh, I guess that's all. Let's, yeah, object editor, right? Retera building. We'll make another one. We'll get house obj, which is another Retera building. Let's see, this one here, which is really big and has the bad texture. It looks bad. 0, 0, 0. I don't know what that's supposed to be. You know, I kind of thought I fixed it by turning it upside down, but I'm getting less and less convinced. There's something in it that's not right. There's like a second layer, and the second layer is still upside down. Huh. Yep. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? I guess it's because I flipped the diffuse layer, isn't it? That there's some other layer that's like non-diffuse that's broken. How is this thing trying to load something that's not diffuse? Warcraft doesn't do non-diffuse textures. House specular. Well, let's go to house specular and convert it with these guys at least, I guess. That sure is bad. We should fix that. We should totally fix that. It's not the right one. It's the other house. Specular, TGA. Export it to output house spec. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna replace house spec. We're gonna resave the map. Great. Now it's gonna be resaved. And now we're gonna go to preferences and we're gonna reload the models by changing this thing. And look at that! Now it looks better because it has the specular thing in there. Okay, so I reloaded the model, and now I have a slightly better looking giant house that's very giant, and not at all any level of consistent size. So let's make this like 0.3, and now it kind of actually looks like it would fit in Warcraft. So now we have like a couple of these buildings. Yeah, so we did that. What else is in here? Oh yeah, thing. Let's get the dummy. Let's make, what is it, the archery target? We're gonna replace the archery target with dummy. It's like Undertale or something. What tile set is this in? This is props, Lordaeron Summer. Okay. Here we go. Here's the dummy. Almost as good as the banana. That's pretty good. Look at that banana. I can't select it because it's an item. But it's perfectly white. Not every day you get a banana that's perfect like that. It's so fake. Yeah, so here I converted a bunch of these models. Apparently my texture converting thing is broken, which is really bad. As far as that, I think I'm using a TGA converter, and apparently the TGA converter is bad. Supposedly I were to look at build, I guess, this thing that builds the Warcraft model. Let's see, build. Or are you gonna do something with TGA? If it has TGAs. Okay. Okay, yeah, we use this Targa reader thing that's made by somebody. Who made this? Who made, what about section? Who made the Targa reader? Oh yeah, his repository. Okay, it's Ogre Lord. I think it's Ogre Lord. So, Ogre Lord made a TGA reader that I'm using. Apparently, it's flipped. It's not correct on this particular texture. I don't know why. Paint.net has it figured out. I wish there were just libraries for this stuff. You can see how it almost, right? We're almost in the future. I can almost just make a loop that says for every model, convert it to Warcraft. But there are a couple holdbacks. So, there you go. Did that script ever finish? No, it's still processing 400,000 vertices. It'll probably never finish. It's clearly not built for 400,000 vertices. That is not my default use case. And that chair is really screwed up. I don't even want to think about this chair. It's just screwed up. I don't really know why. There's something during the loading process if this chair was not correct. It's very not correct. Okay, guys. Am I still recording? I am still recording. Alright, you guys have a good night.